Welcome back, Seven Rivers Racing here in KQEG TV. I'm Dan Dyker. We are filming a lot of segments at Oktoberfest, the 43rd annual. You're going to hear some race cars in the background as we have on the track right now. Super late models getting ready for tonight's Trickle 99. Guests in the program did a nice job running the Sportsman here for the past several years, especially this year, and had a nice run last night. We're going to talk with the Computer Plastics Recycled number 2 of Greg Scheck. Greg, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. The first time we've had a chance to have you on the program, and I was going to talk about your car, and it was kind of interesting as you're getting ready to run tonight with the Area Sportsmen, making some minor adjustments here before tonight's race.
Yeah, they got different rules for that division, so we had to change a couple things, and the spoiler was a little too high, so we had to clip a little off, and everything should be good now.
Talk about the feature race last night. Of course, all Randy Humfeld had to do was pretty much take the green flag. You finished very strong second in points this year, and man, I'll tell you what, you gave it all you had for the entire season.
Yeah, it was a good season. Can't complain about anything. We had one bad wreck, and if we didn't have that, we would have been right there, and I think it was 26 points we lost by, so it was good and close.
I'll tell you, there for about 3, 4, 5 weeks, it was you, Jake Arneson, and Randy Humfeld, and I'm kind of doing my math looking down the road, and I kind of figured we were going to have a three-way battle. And it was with a guy like Jake Arneson that really got his race program together this year and made things really entertaining with the three of you.
Oh yeah, he really stepped it up. I was impressed by he's a clean driver, fun to race with, and he got DQ'd one night, which kind of took him out. And if I didn't get in that wreck, it would have been points. I mean, just single points apart by the end now. But
well, Greg, you've been racing the Sportsman here at La Crosse now how many years?
Started in '93 in Sportsman's and did 4 years in late model and went back to Sportsman's, so I'll let you do the math.
I don't want to age you too badly on the program here today. What is it that brings you back out year after year? You're one of the quiet competitors. You sit in the hauler. There's no controversy surrounding around you or the car. You come out here. You had a couple of feature wins this year, a couple of quick times. You've been doing that pretty consecutively over the past couple of years. What keeps bringing you back?
Well, it's not my wife. I don't know. I guess I just like the excitement of it. It's just fun to be out there. And if you stay out of trouble, it just makes it more enjoyable. And it's just a good time. A lot of good people and fun to race. Interesting
where you pit. You've got Bill Niles to one side, and I know you and Bill are relatively close. And then on the other side, you've got a combination of Rick Schormerhorn that you run against for many years, and Randy Humfeld. How much conversation do you have amongst the drivers?
A lot of small talk. They don't give away any secrets, and I don't give them any mine, which they got more than I do, obviously.
And that's one of the things in the Sportsman's class, everybody has secrets, and I always have people ask me, well, if they've got secrets, but they're supposed to be running the same thing, the same motors and the same parts, how do you have secrets?
I don't know.
Yeah, basically it's all in the way you set the car up, though.
Yeah, it's all in setup and the way you enter the corner, where you get on the gas, and the line you drive, and everybody drives different. But they have their cars figured out pretty good the last couple of years. It's fun to race against them.
Greg Scheck joining me on the program, Sportsman driver, the number 2 here at the La Crosse Speedway as we are in the middle of Oktoberfest racing. How much racing have you done away from the La Crosse Speedway?
Not too much. I went to Toma a couple years when I ran the beer stocks, which is now Thunder Stocks. I went to Rockford a couple times, and Marshfield one night with the Sportsman. So it's not much, but it was kind of fun getting out and going to different tracks.
I know you ran the Sportsman feature last night. You're going to be involved in the Area Sportsmen tonight, which to me is a very exciting race. I look forward to it each Oktoberfest because you're bringing in cars from, say, 6, 7, 8 different racetracks. Some of them have larger motors. Some have totally different setups. How do you get your car set up to compete with the likes of the Brent Canes and the Rick Schormerhorns?
Just put 4 new tires on, and it turns it into a new car right away doing that. Then we can run rear windows and spoilers, and we go probably half a second faster with all that stuff on there. So, and we know the track, so I think that's an advantage to us, is just knowing the track. And lacrosse cars do pretty good all the time against them.
Well, I know we're going to have a good variety of lacrosse cars already here tonight. you know, the big battle the past 2 years have been Schermerhorn and Kane and Schermerhorn, and Humpfeld obviously putting together a great program this year. I would automatically put you up there as well. Even someone like Brian Hasselberg that's running one of the dumber old cars. It's nice to see that lacrosse can come out and compete in that Area Sportsman. But I have a lot of lacrosse drivers that'll tell me, well, you know, I don't feel like we have an advantage because this is our home track, because some of these other guys have raced here as many years as well.
Yeah, well, we do it every night. But like Rick and Kane, he's been here every year. But Rick Schermerhorn definitely probably has bigger advantage over everybody. He's got a lot of experience on his track, and he's just got a good car, and he's fast.
Yeah, he's always fast, and of course had a couple of cars out here. Ryan Powell was driving one of those this Oktoberfest race weekend. What does the future look like for Greg Scheck? When do you finally know that it's time to stop playing with the big toys and maybe decide to do something else?
That's probably when Kathy says no more.
She's got some reins.
Yeah, she just gives me a look every time I say, okay, one more year. And I guess it's just hard to get away from. It's just enjoyable. I think she likes it too.
Well, he's always one of the joys. He's one of the second people I talk to when I make my rounds here at the Speedway every Saturday night. Before we let you go on the program and get you back down to tinker with the toy, let me know what your sponsors for 2012.
We got Scientific Recycling, Computer Plastic Recycled, Rundy Metal Recycling, Coney Island, Interstate Roofing, Affordable Water Conditioning, and we got a new one for this weekend, mancavesite.org, and got a funny little cartoon caveman. He helped the car go fast last night.
You know, Niles told me last week that he thought you had your face complexion looked like the caveman on the side of the car. Do you agree?
I got a lot of that last night, especially around the fire pit.
Greg Scheck, driver of the CPR #2 Sportsman here at the Crosse Speedway. Always a joy to talk to. He's one that I never miss when I head down to the pit areas before our Saturday night races begin. And continued success. Good luck tonight, and good luck next year.
All right. Thanks, Sweet Bacon.
All right. Got the Sweet Bacon tag in there. That's Greg Scheck. And we can't wait to see him running the Area Sportsman here tonight. More to come at Oktoberfest race weekend right here on KQEG TV.